Every night you close your eyes and have no idea what happens next. Yet, without knowing why, you fall into a deep, dark dream where everything feels real but isn't. Imagine being inside an inception where you are the main character of your shared dream. A world that closely resembles the Matrix. Nothing is real and maybe nothing ever will be. But is that really true? Today we talk about dreams. How does our brain create these absurd worlds? How is it possible that while we sleep, the mind invents landscapes, people, emotions, sometimes more intense than real life? Dreams are one of the most fascinating mysteries of the human experience. Let me tell you about a recurring dream I've had for years. I'm on a suspended subway in the sky. The tracks float in midair, unsupported, drifting among the clouds. No one speaks. People wear animal masks. A lion reads a newspaper. A fox dials a rotary phone. I'm standing unsure of where I'm going. Yet in the morning, we often don't remember our dreams. In reality, we spend about 2 hours every night immersed in the dream world, but not all dreams are the same. Some are like scattered flashes, a blur of disconnected images. Others unfold like full-length movies with plots, emotions, and vivid details. Some people dream of futuristic worlds, others find themselves on vacation in places they've never seen, and many relive memories mixed with fantasy. And while we're in them, dreams feel astonishingly real. We experience powerful emotions, joy, fear, love, anger, sometimes so intense they leave us speechless. And yes, sometimes we even die in our dreams, but we always wake up and we wonder, what did it all mean? Sometimes we wake up shaken, confused, as if the dream were still lingering, hanging by a thread of reality. We don't quite know what happened, but something touched us deeply. But how are dreams born in the brain? How does the mind create all of this? It all depends on how the brain constructs possible scenarios. During a dream, our hearing remains active. We genuinely hear sounds, voices, noises, and we see faces, places, and complex scenes. It's truly incredible. This happens because, while we dream, the brain activates the same regions it uses when we're awake to perceive, imagine, remember, and process information. In a way, dreams are an alternate reality, built with the same tools as the waking world. When we meet someone in a dream, a part of our brain called the fusiform gyrus becomes active. This is the same area that helps us recognize faces when we're awake. Similarly, if we hear someone speaking in a dream, Wernicke's area, the part of the brain responsible for language comprehension, lights up. Yes, I know it sounds strange, but it's truly fascinating. During dreams, our brain works in a way that's surprisingly similar to when we're awake. It activates the same areas to help us perceive what we need. In a way, the world of dreams is a parallel world of its own. But when we dream, the limbic system also comes into play, an incredibly complex and fascinating part of the brain responsible for our deepest emotions. Thanks to this system, we can truly feel emotions in our dreams: joy, fear, anxiety, happiness, sometimes all at once. What makes it even more extraordinary is that we can experience these emotions for hours, non-stop, as if we were caught in an emotional movie crafted by our own mind. It's as if the dream unlocks a hidden universe within us, where anything is possible and every feeling is magnified. Another fascinating aspect of dreams is that even when the most absurd things happen, everything feels completely normal. But what's really going on in our brain at that moment? This happens because the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for logical thinking, planning, judgment, and our sense of time, becomes much less active during sleep. It's as if the filter of rationality is temporarily switched off, allowing the mind to wander freely through a world without rules where the impossible feels totally normal. And without that rational filter, our brain lets go completely, like being at a wild dance party, where everything feels normal and spectacular for no apparent reason. It's a mental free-for-all, where logic takes a back seat and emotions take center stage. This mind-bending experience happens mainly during the REM phase, rapid eye movement. REM is one of the most fascinating stages of sleep. It's when our dreams become the most vivid, surreal, and emotionally charged. During REM, the brain is almost as active as it is when we're awake, but the body is paralyzed, a natural safety mechanism to prevent us from physically acting out our dreams. Emotion-related areas like the limbic system light up intensely, while the prefrontal cortex, which governs logic and self-control, stays mostly quiet. It's a unique state. We're immersed in a dream world where time stretches, imagination runs wild, and the brain becomes the architect of entire alternate realities.
Alright everyone, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to stick around because we've got more amazing scientific discoveries coming your way. I'll see you in the next big episode where together we'll uncover the wonders of science, one mystery at a time. Stay curious and see you soon.